am with one of my friends. This is, well, her birth name is Miriam, but we call her Bert because she makes a funny little Bert noise. Bert. And she wants down and will undoubtedly leave me with a bit of cat hair for the rest of this video, but that's all right. So, okay, little Bert. Whoa! All right. So, I wanted to first thank you for your great response to my day in the life of video that I sent out. I really appreciated you taking the time to let me know that you thought it was fun and good. And one of the suggestions that came to me was that I should do my weekly message on a video. So as most of you know, I do have a weekly message I post out on Quado.com. That's Quado.com. And so I thought I'd give that a try. I was thinking reading it to you, but that's much too boring. So, well, we'll just let it be as it is. All right, so today's message is all about shining out with your truth so that no matter what life brings you, you can access that truth and show what's really you, the deep you inside, underneath all those conditioned emotional responses and reactions that you're so used to displaying. And so this is easy. It's just a little tool to help you go into a place of truth. So the picture for you to use, the metaphor if you like, is a pool of water that's full of your truth. And it's covered over with a layer of fog. And that fog is your usual emotional response, your past stuff that you need to cut through. So the idea is when something happens, rather than flashing back or responding with what hasn't been working all that well, the idea is instead you're going to jump or dive through that fog into the deep pool of your own personal truth. Now when you do this, so you take a deep breath and jump in, and if you practice this, you can do this very quickly. So you jump in, and now you discover when you jump into your deep pool of truth, you discover that in fact it's a very safe and wonderful place because that water is really love. And your deep personal truth is always, always within love. And this place of your truth, well, it's like water and air combined because you can breathe deeply. You can breathe the freedom and truth of who you are, but you can also feel completely supported by the love that's there. It's like jumping back into your mother's womb. It's that safe. It's that contained. It's that you. And then you simply ask, while you're here in this place, what shall I do now? In this moment, in response to the circumstances, the conversation, the relationship, whatever, what shall I do right now? And you're so quiet in your pool of truth that the answer will float up right in front of you. And you'll either hear it in your inner voice, or see a picture, or feel a feeling, or have a sudden flash of knowing. In other words, your intuition will respond to you when you are deep within your truth. And if you practice jumping into this pool, you will be able to reach it in one breath. Breathe in, jump down. What shall I do now? Let the truth come up and be in front of you and inside you. And there, from that truth, which is asking only for this moment, not what shall I do with the rest of my life, Or why is this happening? No, no, no. That's not the question. The question is, and it's always this question, what shall I do right now in this moment? And maybe a couple of moments stretched out in the future, but just a couple. And then when you get that answer, then you need to take the brave action. For what may come to you is, well, that you should deal with this situation as you never have before by talking to someone directly with both truth and love. Or you may need to approach someone you haven't ever approached before. Or you may need to dip deep into yourself and pull out a dusty old talent that you haven't used in a while. Or you may have to challenge yourself to practice some new skills. Whatever it is, that truth is there within you. And now, as you come up from the depths, all in this one breath, deep breath, jump in, grab the truth, come back up. And as you come back up, then act. Act on that bravery. Act on that truth that just revealed itself to you. And if you do this, and you do this over and over again, whenever it isn't clear to you what you should do next, and whenever you feel an emotional surge and you're about to respond poorly, deep breath, jump in the pool, grab your truth, come right back out, and then act on truth. And this is then how you shine. How you shine with your truth and who you are, just you as you are, shining out with the truth that is always, always, always expressed in love, because our true self is love. That's what we're made of. That's who we are. And when we truly shine out with all that we are, we always shine with love.